Hi there everyone, it's Jaycee for another perfect pairing. I'm making 2 cards centered around tropical themes. Let's look at the 3 crafty items you need to bring a little bit of paradise to your craft room. In my stamp wheel, I have the center alignment grid for an A2 sized card front. I'm loving this green cardstock I found in my stash. I used it on both cards I made today for a bright green monochrome palette. This cardstock also happened to closely match Jade from the Frosted Foliage Fresh Dye ink pads. So you could make a panel of white cardstock in Jade to exactly match these cards I am making today. The first tropical themed crafting product is new for August 2023, the Rainforest Leaves Wreath Builder Bundle. I love the trendy anthurium and pinstripe calathea images in this set. With the detail foliage layers in Rainforest Leaves Wreath Builder, I am stamping a very basic radiating formation starting from the center of the green cardstock panel and working my way out. In the center, I'm using forest fern and the anthurium image. Then eucalyptus for the A2 and C2 detail leaves. Then finally, I filled in the corners of the cardstock with the small foliage bundles in Jade. To fill in the open spaces around the panel, I used the residual ink left on the Stampwheel stage and a water brush to add splatter all around the panel. I'll set this panel aside and add some foreground elements to my card. The Vase Fillers bundle is a beautiful set of solid images containing an array of foliage and flowers. I'm more interested in the palm-type silhouettes. I stamped a gradient of these palms in Jade and Eucalyptus. I also stamped the small foliage elements from Rainforest Leaves Wreath Builder and a sentiment in the same Jade and Eucalyptus gradient. I used the coordinating dies for both stamp sets to cut this focal foreground piece. I also glued and stacked a few layers of the sentiment die. I assembled this card by making a foliage arrangement in the center of the leaf background. Then I foam mounted the sentiment to the center of the card. I love this monochrome tropical leaf card that suits any recipient and would make a great birthday card too. A recent change to the project kits is they are entirely exclusive to the Craft Your Life Project Kit subscription and Ultimate Subscription Plan members. August subscribers would have received the Tropical Vibes project this month. One of the items in this bundle is the Tropical Vibes 3D embossing folder. I used this folder for my next card to make an embossed Monstera background. I letterpressed a little bit of Jade ink to the text side of the embossing folder to deepen the debossed areas of the embossed green panel. Then on another panel of green cardstock, I'm going to free stamp a few of the solid images from Rainforest Leaves Wreath Builder stamp set. I want to make a mixed vine on this panel, so I'm stamping half of this green panel in Eucalyptus and Jade Fresh Dye inks. I'm slightly overlapping images to make this free-flowing vine traveling up the cardstock. I'll fill in open areas with the smaller foliage branches and the flower motif. Once I have this panel stamped, I'll also stamp one of the sentiments from the same stamp set in an open area of this panel. I'm using the fine blade scissors to fussy cut the right side of this arrangement, leaving an open area to the right of the leafy vine. After gluing the Tropical Vibes embossed panel to my folded note card base, I foam mounted the fussy cut vine to the left side of the note card. After adding forest fern ink splatters, I foam mounted the coordinating sentiment to the center of the vine. Those are my 2 cards featuring 3 card making supplies with tropical themes. You can change the mood of these monochrome cards by simply switching your color palette. My series encourages you to shop your existing Altenew stash and rekindle their love with newer releases. Perfect Pairings with Jaycee airs on the Altenew channel every second and fourth Sunday of the month. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in to this Perfect Pairing episode with me, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello there! Did that video just spark your creativity? And do you want more project ideas and inspiration videos too? Well, if you do, please make sure that you subscribe to the Altenew YouTube channel. Also, make sure that you do click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye!